US Vice-President JD Vance will be visiting India tomorrow. This will be his first visit to the country. He is on a 4-day visit to the country. In fact, Vance's first official visit, his wife, Usha Vance, is going to accompany the Vice President to India. Remember, this visit also, this high-level visit comes at a time when there is trade concerns, tariff concerns between India and United States. Let's go across at this moment to my colleague Gauri Dwivedi, who's joining us with more details on this. Gauri, an important visit comes at a very crucial time when trade negotiations between both the countries are, in fact, they're in the middle of those trade negotiations, isn't it?
Indeed, Ankit, it's a very important visit. And one must keep in mind that it's coming so early in President Trump's tenure. The fact that the Vice President will be in India in less than 100 days of the Trump administration's is very indicative of the importance of India for the administration, and is indicative of the fact that there's just so much ground that needs to be covered between India and US. Trade, you rightly pointed out, tops the agenda because of the fact that there's been a fair bit of apprehension around the world, including in India, that how the Trump tariffs will impact global supply chains and how they will impact the India-US trade. The two sides have been very clear that they want the bilateral trade to increase to about $500 billion over the next 5 years. But to get there, there has to be a roadmap. There has to be a trade pact. There has to be some give and take. The Trump administration right now has been the positioning that has been there is that they're not willing to give when it comes to trade. And that is why these trade negotiations are going to be extremely important. But also one needs to keep in mind, Ankit, that the Vice President comes with a certain political heft, but only so much. And one should never lose sight of that. This is a very important visit, as I said, but one also needs to keep in mind that while this is the first visit of the Vice President, trade negotiations, some of these difficult talks will require more than just a single Vice President visit and possibly more to really conclude. But nevertheless, extremely important. And as I have been saying the last 2 days, this is the first visit of the second family of the United States, and it carries that much importance for India.